Hey guys, it's me Danielle, Danibuttons, and I'm here today with a bonus unplanned random video. But most of you may know, because I talk about it a lot, my birthday is coming up November 4th, and I have been spoiled by a lot of awesome coloring friends already, and it's excessive and unnecessary. But oh, there's Noodles barking outside. That's how loud she is. My buddy Jenny from Rainy Day Coloring, who I will link down below, of course, sent me this book, and I really want to flip through it because I really want to start cutting it out. But I figure I'm going to flip because I'm forever craving to turn all of you into glue bookers with me. I don't know why. But this book is called Extraordinary Things to Cut Out and Collage by Maria Rivens. Over 1,500 images, and it is so super cool. I had seen pictures of it online a little bit, and I added it to my wish list. I was like, that seems like it'll be fun. It seems like it's going to be so much fun. First of all, I love cutting things out, like fussy cutting. I have just always really enjoyed using scissors. I know my cousin can't use scissors at all, and she always makes me cut things for her, and I'm perfectly fine with that. But let me just show you how cool this book is. So I didn't even really get to look through it completely myself because I just got it, and I just know I want to start cutting. So I need to look right now. So apparently it has a whole like list of all the things that are going to be in here. And then it kind of teaches you how to make a collage, which I think is really cool because I also love this style of collaging where you're just literally stacking things on top of each other. But I don't really know what I'm doing. Like I have ideas, but I haven't fully figured out what to do with them. But as you can see, it kind of gives you inspiration and like things to do and examples, and I just like, how cool are all of these things? I just think they look super awesome. So I'm assuming a lot of the images that you're finding are going to be in the book. I think that's really cool. Tools and materials, what you're going to need to make collage, building a collage, so like all the examples. How cool is this? So extraordinary things to create. Interesting. I don't know, we're just going to keep flipping, and then we can always go more in depth later. So again, a lot of the things that you're seeing in these pictures are in here. Okay, so now we get to the parts you can cut up. So this is a page of like awesome ladies and then some creepy ladies. Why are they dominoes? I don't know. I love his little pants. And then yeah, it's just like 40 pages of awesome things to cut up. So black and white images are always like so much more impactful. That's really cool. I love all these people. I don't know what the heck she's doing. She's like a fist backwards. Weird angle maybe. Oh, he's riding an ostrich. Our state fair, New Jersey State Fair, is at the racetrack, like the Meadowlands area. And usually they have ostrich racing because there's like a horse racetrack. So they'll have ostrich racing and they'll have camel racing. So I've seen ostrich racing in real life. She's an egg. I love eggs. I really love the state fair. Obviously we didn't get to do it this year. So hopefully soon. We went a few years in a row. Oh, I love this. I wonder if that was one picture or if they just put that together even on here. Ooh, now we're getting some color images. So yeah, if you can tell, I don't know if it's picking it up. I think it is. Also sorry for the glare, but this is all like really fancy paper, so it's gonna have glare unless I like held it up weird. But each image has a very faint like beige outline for you to cut around because it's really hard to cut. Ooh, a whole page of face parts. I love face parts. I did a whole eyeball page in my journal already. And then some hands. The example in the front had like the hand, and then you could stack stuff in it. So it's like he's holding the things in the hand. That's pretty cool. You could dangle somebody off of those chopsticks. I love this because I could, of course, just add these to my glue book pages, but I feel like this also is like my original intent for collaging. I love that guy. He's like, and like being shy, but a skeleton. So cool. Sorry, I'm just also like staring as we're looking. Ooh, and then some bigger pieces. Some art. These guys, I don't remember their names. This is a painting in Animal Crossing, I'm pretty sure. Animal Crossing. Ooh, I saw this in real life, and this is like my favorite painting because it looked really cool in real life. So I feel like some things you don't really understand the size of them, but this is actually like huge. So I was impressed. I also saw this in real life, but this is Teen Chapel. Was weird. So side story, I went to Italy in 2007 as like a high school graduation present kind of thing. Like a bunch of the kids in our school went on a tour, like with one of the teachers ran it every year. Long story short, we went to Rome at the very end of the week. So by that time, we were kind of all extremely exhausted, and I feel like I didn't really appreciate a lot of Rome, but it was also very city-like as opposed to the rest of the stuff we were doing. So it makes sense. Ooh, I love this robot a lot. These are really cool. These are like all comic book images, or I guess just some pinup, and I don't remember the style with the dots on the face. I feel like I should know it, but I will not remember on the spot. Ooh, bowling. 2 bowling balls. Very fancy. Whoa. I wonder if that's like based on a real man, because those are all very specific tattoos. Oh, look, there he possibly is again. That's got to be the same guy. He must be real somewhere. Ooh, some fancy cars. And again, you can like stick people in the cars, or I guess have the cars be running things over. Nice bus, some trains. I did a transportation page in my journal. Boats, bicycles, rafts. The rafts would be really good and easy to stick people on top of it. What is this car? That's like a stretch van, bus, limo. I don't know what that is. Whoa, what is that plane? There's some cool stuff. A cruise ship. I miss cruises real bad. Space. I love this astronaut. There's in fact a page that I've been waiting to cut up because I like both sides. One side is an astronaut and one side is a man like covered in yarn or something. And I didn't know what to pick, but now I have that astronaut, so I might pick the yarn man. Some gears and magnets and stuff. Like there's just so many random and cool things. I was flipping through quickly myself. What in the world? That's horrifying. I can't tell if it's like a cake and they made it look like a shrimp. I think this is the scariest thing that I've ever seen. That's exaggerating, but maybe not that much. Eggs, I love egg motif things. This is like old-fashioned food. More old-fashioned food. I have a bigger turkey I cut out from a magazine. Ugh, why does that look so weird? It's like a hot dog, but what's green that you can put on hot dogs? That doesn't look like relish texture. I don't know, but I don't like that. Ooh, and then some toys. That monkey. Monkeys freak me out. But I used to have one of those like monkeys, the clapping ones. So there's that. Ooh, some like home goods, a toilet. I think the toilet you could do some fun stuff with. Either get like a tiny person to be flushing down the toilet. You can get like, I love things like this because as I'm flipping through, like I'm getting so many ideas just from seeing this all laid out like this. Ooh, house plants. Is that a snake plant, I wonder? I have a snake plant and it's much, much shorter, but there's like one leaf arm, I don't know, that's growing really tall and the rest of it is not. So I don't know, maybe that is my snake plant's future. Some cacti. Oh my goodness. I love it. Puppies. Puppies. Look at that sass. These used to be my favorite. I would watch the dog show with my grandma every year on Thanksgiving, the one after the parade, and I always loved that type of dog, which I don't even know what it's called. And then some kitties, of course. I enjoy that picture. These cats freak me out. Like, where is their hair? I did not know. They did not have any. And then some houses, possibly a silo. I don't know if it's a silo or just a roundhouse. Some buildings and some skyscrapers. This would have been good. I did a page that I wanted to have like fish flying through the skyscrapers, but then I did on a bridge instead. It was a whole thing. Some signs. I really want to go to Vegas really bad. I was supposed to go for my 30th birthday, but then I got engaged instead, and like we got married 28 days after my birthday, so like none of my friends could afford both, and I guess that's reasonable, but I couldn't afford both either. I don't know why I said it, blamed it on them, but I did, so oops. Some like monument type things and famous buildings. Ooh, this one's a whole scene already. And I love this type of book because it very much, like, the intent is to cut it up. So it's a good book to start with if you're, like, nervous about cutting into regular books, because it can be scary because, like, your whole life you're taught to not trash regular books. But, ooh, flowers. That's a very red page. I hope there's a purple page. More reds and yellows. I think we're going to go in rainbow order, maybe. Let's see. Let's see. Greens. That one looks like a jellyfish, but it's probably like an air plant. Trees. Like, do you see how much is in this book? It's so much. More trees. More leaves. I better be getting some purple flowers at the end of this. Fruit. I love fruit themed things. I just wish I had like 10 pages of just fruit. Mushrooms. Ooh, some of these mushrooms are freaky. I don't like the spotty mushrooms. I just hide that. A walrus. I don't think I'm getting purple flowers, but I've also found a turtle. And I love him. What is he doing? I hope you can't really see his face because it's terrifying. And another turtle. And a gator. I love walruses too. Oh, that's a really skinny polar bear. I don't know if that's a sad polar bear. More animals. You could tell that some of these are like vintage or vintage inspired pictures because like the faces are terrifying. And that was just like the style. Elephant. A hippo. I love hippos. And I love the song I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas. So, hey, this guy's in the antiquarian book. Because I remember, because what? He's freaky. Oh my God. Are people not terrified of monkeys? This is terrifying. Like, look at them. Do you want to encounter that guy? No. I bet you I'm going to encounter some birds too, though. Ooh, giraffe heads. He looks real angry. I don't want to see the bird pages. I'm scared. These are like old school dogs. Ooh, a skull. That guy's in the antiquarian book too. So I guess that does kind of like prove that these are real images that they found and put together. Whoa! That's really cool. That'd be really cool for Halloween. I don't know if I'll get to use it in time, but obviously you can do skulls and things all year round. I knew I'd get to the bird pages. Blit! I should just like cut these out and send them to somebody who likes birds. Blit! Blit! No! 3 bird pages. I'm gonna just go quick. 4 bird pages. Fish. I like fish. We're thinking of getting a fish tank for my papa for Christmas. Or he wants a fish tank, and I told him that I would get him a bag of fish for Christmas as a joke, but also not as a joke. Like, I'll get him fish for Christmas. I just won't keep them in a bag. So, I do enjoy some fish and some sharks. I used to have a fish like this. He got really big. Oh, I had a fish like this, and I actually nicknamed him Fat Sam, and that was before I knew my Sam. But then I like met my Sam, and I had Fat Sam, so it was funny. It was a funny time because I had like a big clown or catfish thing and a small one, so the big one was Fat Sam. Yeah, a lot of these are from, or similar to the antiquarian book, but it's cool because they're different sizes, so you can definitely like do some fun layering because that's the whole point, right? That just looks like, is it the inside of cells? Are these like cell walls and things? This looks like some molecular stuff. Seashells. Like, how long is this book? It just keeps giving more seashells. Oh, butterflies. I'm going to speed past the butterflies and the moths because I know I have a few sensitive people to the bugs. Ooh, I like this bug page, though. I like bee. Oh, my goodness. A whole page of feathers. That is a lot of the same feather. I guess I can make my own bird. That's a lot of the same butterfly, too. Ooh, I like those flowers. Look at that page. I really like this page. And then in the back, they give you some bigger pieces to, like, make as foundations. So here's a nice large shell to fill with whatever you want. Soup! I'm really excited for all these pages. Look at that cat. He's a nice thick boy. And I love that one. And then this skull. Can you just imagine like all of the flowers and like bugs you could put on that skull? I love it. And then a big hand and I guess a big stick. I don't know. I like the hand. Here's some other images that you can use as bases. I just think this is so cool and like the perfect starter set. Another big scene. And again, they had examples for all of these in the beginning of the book. So if you want to like learn by example, because sometimes in the very beginning when I'm first starting something, I will directly copy and then I just get my own feel for where everything went. Oh, the wave. This is Sam's favorite art piece. A nice little scene with a little cabin. And then, yes, in the very back they have some people, which I know these are like real actresses, but I don't want to mess up who they are. So I'm not going to say any of them, even though I know some of them. But it's so cool because you could like cover them in birds or flowers or gems or whatever you want to. And that's it. So that's this amazing, wait, I skipped her. That's it. Two got stuck together at the very end. So that is this amazing book, and it's so, so, so cool. And I'm going to link it down below in case anyone else wants to get it. I'm just going to, like, I feel like half the fun for me in this book is just going to be sitting and cutting all of these out. And I might just, like, tear out a page every few days and just cut them all out. I never know if I should, like, wait and cut things as I have ideas or if I should just prep it all. So we will see what happens there. But I think this is going to be, like, a really great way to start my collection of collage items so that in the future when I have ideas I can just go right to it and be like, oh, here's my box of fingers and then be ready. You know what I mean? So thank you so, so much, Jenny. I really love it. And she actually got me more things, but I'm saving the rest of it for a real haul because, again, I've been so spoiled. So I'm going to have to shout everybody out and like everybody everywhere. So thank you for watching. Thumbs up, subscribe, I'm a fun time, all that good stuff. And I'll see you again tomorrow with something new. Bye!